Hi, I'm Chad from the upcoming movie Cupcake. Me and my friend Arthur Conan Doyle J. Weasley decided to start a YouTube channel. You should check this shit out.
One night he went out dancing. Much too soon the night was done. So he asked some people over if they could keep on having fun. He said it's cool, invite some friends. A lot of people soon stopped by. The house was filled with strangers. He let everyone inside. Then things got a little crazy. A few more hours quickly passed. Slowly people started leaving. He was up until the last. Standing in his living room, he surveyed all the mess. He gave up and went to bed, declared his party a success. Getting ready the next morning, went to put some product in his hair. Reached over to the bathroom shelf, but the bed head wasn't there. He looked under the sink, blinked his eyes in disbelief. The bed head was really gone. Someone at the party was a thief. Bed head is expensive. That was a shitty thing to do. Don't drink someone else's beer and then swipe their belongings too. I wrote a song about stealing bikes. You know it's not entirely true. Theft's a lot less awesome when it's happening to you.
Arthur and I are going to be using this channel to pretty much do and talk about whatever we want. Might talk about some movies, because we are both pretty big movie buffs. We see everything between the two of us. We see everything that comes out probably. Might talk about how much we think Kanye West is a retard, or how amazing Johnny Depp is. That's me personally. Arthur can talk about whatever he wants. If Arthur wants to talk about, skipping down the road, eating lollipops while singing the Wizard of Oz songs, never mind, that was me too. Arthur, you can talk about whatever you want. I'm gonna talk about random things. Like this baby right here. RC Cola. Doesn't taste as good as like a Pepsi, but a 12-pack of RC Cola costs half as much. And is therefore totally worth it. Just figure I'd introduce myself. Well, I already did introduce myself. I'm into movies, video games. I read a lot of books, Harry Potter, Twilight, so on and so forth, etc. I want to introduce something here that I'm probably going to do every week. I gotta stop doing that. Every week. Little thing I like to call movie connections. I'm going to go into IMDb here and look at the birthdays, and before I get started, I'll go ahead and explain. I'm going to take whoever first person on the birthdays on IMDb is, and I'm going to do a series of connections. I guess similar to, 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon or whatever, but a little bit different. You'll see in a moment. Alright, we have M. Night Shyamalan, who directed The Happening, starring Mark Wahlberg, who was in We Own the Night with Joaquin Phoenix, who was in Walk the Line, which is a movie about a musician, just like Ray, which starred Jamie Foxx, who was in Collateral with Tom Cruise, who was in Top Gun, a movie about pilots flying planes like Hot Shots, starring Carrie Elwes, who was in The Princess Bride, which is why M. Night Shyamalan directed The Princess Bride. That was a little taste of what I do. This is another section of my video called the You Know What I Hate section. And you know what I hate? People who put stuffed animals in the back window of their car. What the fuck is the purpose of that? What are you trying to say? That you never grew up and you're going to show us your stuffed animals by putting them in your car even though you're like 78 billion years old? Or you're only 38 but you're Asian and you can't see anyways? It's retarded. Take them out. Take all the windows out. I'm going to make a challenge to America. If you see someone who has stuffed animals in the back window of their car, you should punch them in their face. You should do that. Record it. Put it online. I mean, you might go to jail for assault, but I think it'd be pretty hilarious, and maybe, just maybe, you'll stop one person from having stuffed animals in the back of their car. That's all I'm going to have for you kids this week. Me and AJ are going to be starting a never-ending story here after he does his first vid. AJ, you're welcome. I figured I would start it off for you since I just talked to you on the phone. Like a little while ago, I was checking the time on my watch that doesn't exist. For anyone who doesn't get that joke, you all suck at life. I will see you fuckers on the flip-flop.